Alright, time to check the old email and see what I got. Something from Jimmy. Dear Fuckface, doing a relaunch with new channel things. Okay. Since I own your ass, time to pay the piper. Sincerely, Jim. P.S. Can you hotwire me money for Crystal Pepsi? No, I'm not gonna hotwire you money for Crystal Pepsi. Also, do a video. The fuck did I used to review? Oh, right, anime. Oh God, anime. Well, that's a wide variety of stuff to review. What have I been watching recently?
They lashed their whips, if you dear Lord, and now they will be lashed with eternal flame. I have been faithful unto death. Crown me, and let me be seated by your most holy side. Yes, I am ready, Father, to lead your...
Oh yeah. Anyway, so hey everybody, what's up? It's Saul from that guy from the channel, and I figured, the hell, I might as well do a show on, or a video on, just why you should watch The Promised Neverland, which in my opinion is one of the best shows to probably come out in the last 5 years. Anyway, those of you who don't know what The Promised Neverland is about, it follows the story of 3 kids, Emma, Ray, and Norman. Now, they're about 12 years old, and they've lived up on what can be an orphanage with several other kids. And they're told that on their 13th birthday, they will get adopted and sent off. Only for something to happen that I don't want to spoil, and now building it up to where the kids learn something to where they now realize they have to escape, and the person they were looking after, their caretaker, they call mother, might not be as innocent and wholesome as they believe. So that right there is already a good setup. You have something that you can build interesting mind games and storylines. You can flesh out characters, and you can realize in the backstory about this mother character. Now, why do I demand that you watch A Promised Neverland? Well, besides the fact that it's, like I said, one of the best shows to come out in the last 5 years, The Promised Neverland does something really well that a lot of shows, even live action shows in America, fail to do, and that is build tension. Promised Neverland does tension building so well. Okay? It is something like up there with like Hitchcockian, suspense building. Okay, they know exactly how to cut and frame and edit a scene as you gripping on the edge of your seat. And it is done so fucking well. It is done so great. The characters, Emma, Ray, and Norman, are very fascinating and very interesting characters. Norman being this pretty much genius. Like, the show doesn't really want to say that he's a genius, but he's pretty much an intellectual genius. Ray, who's great at mechanically taking things apart and tinkering and, learning of stuff from books from the outside world. Because in these kids, they don't really know much about the outside world. They've pretty much grown up all on this farm. And then Emma, who's kind of this athletic heart. She cares about people. She's the sole driving force of these 3 friendships. Like, if Norman is the brains, Ray is like the planning, Emma is the heart. And so together they have to form a plan to escape from, their home and lead into the outside world. Another thing Promised Neverland does really well is it is beautifully animated. It's not gorgeous. It's not amazing like something like from Kyoto Animation or UFO Table, to where it's like this thousands and thousands of dollars. It's from Cloverworks, which isn't really a well-known studio. They've still done their stuff really, really, really nice. Things look pretty. And I know that like character animations are, drawn well. Things are, characters look good. They're fascinatingly designed. They're not as detailed as they can be like in the manga. Like the manga, they pay a lot of attention to detail, which people argue about the defense about that. Like, well, it's not as good as detail in the manga, so it doesn't really build the true suspense, but it does really build enough suspense that I would say that argument is kind of bullshit. And another plus about this one is the story. Story is really interesting. It has a lot of questions, a lot of theories, and every time you get one answer, it opens up 2 to 3 more, and it just gets you glued and fascinated to where, before you know it, you'll have binged the entire show. So, that's all I can kind of say. I highly, highly recommend the show. Like, in today's medium, like 80% of stuff is crap. 20% of it is good. 10% of it is okay, is great, and then 5% of it is fire. Promised Neverland falls into that fire category. It is one of the best shows to come out in the last 5 years, like I said, and I hope it gets a season 2, because I don't know why they only adapted 13 episodes. Should have gotten 24, or if it doesn't, it needs to get greenlit, because this is some of the best shit you're honestly going to see. So yeah, highly recommend it. And even if you can't wait, I highly recommend picking up the manga, because the manga's really good. Watch that shit, read that shit. I'm kind of speechless, because like I don't want to spoil what makes this shit so good. Okay, because I want you to see it and go into it as open-minded and blindsided as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's me. There you go, Jim. It's my fucking video. You happy? Anyway, I'm Soul Rider X, and as always, geek out.